Hello everyone and welcome to Chamber Chatter. I'm your host Meryia Currie, and today's episode is brought to you by our sponsors Aroma Joe's and Maine Technology Group. Today I'm at the Alfond Youth Center in Waterville. I'm here with Cassie and Sawyer, and they want to talk today about the UCC. Thanks for joining today, guys.
Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here.
Well, tell us, what is UCC?
It stands for Unified Champion Club. So we are a program that invites adults with intellectual disabilities into our club. It's all about inclusion, and we pair them with adults without intellectual disabilities.
Oh, okay.
We try to bridge that gap of them being looked at differently.
Yeah.
And a lot of clubs across the state already do that. And I think what's different about our club is that we have ongoing programs.
Right. It's not just a season, it's all year long.
It's all year long, yeah.
And you guys are the first for that, aren't you?
Yeah, we're the first club in the country to offer a Unified Champion Club. And we have a great partnership with Special Olympics Maine, so it's kind of an extension of their unified sports programs that are already taking place in the high schools.
Right.
And oftentimes they're, after high school they don't have an opportunity like this. And
there isn't a lot of opportunity.
No.
I have a niece in that community actually, and she's in her mid-20s now. But yeah, there's not a lot out there for her and people like her once high school was done and all of that support. Mm-hmm. They're kind of just, hanging out there in the wind, so to speak. So yeah. I think what you guys are doing is amazing, and personally I appreciate it, and I know a lot of people do.
Thanks. Yeah, and you're right. I mean, once they graduate high school, it's almost like they go into isolation because there isn't a lot of opportunity out there, and we're about diversity and inclusion, and this population often gets overlooked.
Yeah.
And
you're getting a lot of support right now for this program, right?
Yeah. So I'll back up a little bit. We started the program back in 2019, kind of an extension of our Challenger program, and we are using the Special Olympics strategic model for their unified sports program.
Oh, okay.
So we just kind of clubified it to make it our program in partnership with Special Olympics. And then at the same time we were forming this Unified Champion Club, the Masonic Foundation was looking for avenues and ways to get more involved in the community, and made a visit to the club here, learned about our Unified Champion program, and granted us $100,000 to kick it off. And
wow, thank you, Masons.
Yes,
that's
thank
wonderful.
you. Yeah, and they're not only financially supportive; they have volunteers. The Masons are always at our events, our programs, and I mean, we're able to hire a great program coordinator like Cassie.
Well, I was just going to say, so you're the director of the program, and so you're program coordinator.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some of the things that are in the works, either for this year or what have you, for the program?
Yeah. So right now we actually just kicked off our fall to winter, first winter session, and now we're indoors because it's getting cold. But we started up with volleyball. Nice. We're going to do swim and spin. So the cool thing is that since we're here at the Y, we get to use all the facilities and everything that the Y gets to offer.
That's wonderful.
So we'll do that. We'll do basketball in January, which is a big deal, but we're matching it up with when High School Unified does basketball, so we can hopefully get some games in with them and kind of partner more with them. But this past summer we did soccer for the first time, which is new to a lot of our athletes.
Yeah.
And
and I think our biggest, challenge right now is we raise the funds to sustain this program.
Yeah. So
it's an AYCC program, but we're fundraising to maintain a position for our coordinator and to run programs. So we heavily rely on donors and fundraisers. We just had a huge cornhole tournament a couple months ago, and that was a huge success. And it's not about raising money all the time. It's about raising awareness about what we're trying to do, and that the biggest mission is inclusion and making sure that these athletes have the opportunity to not be looked at differently.
Yeah, live a full life.
Yeah, and
enjoy the things we all enjoy.
Yeah, and it's nice because it changes their lives. But I think what's so eye-opening about this program is what we're seeing. It's changing the lives of the families.
Absolutely.
So they, otherwise they're home, like we said before, they're isolated without these opportunities, and now we're seeing all these families come together on the weekends and
That's wonderful.
going to games and going on hikes, and they have their own AYCC Unified Champion Club family group that they're always, discussing and posting things in. And,
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So it's doing what it's meant to do.
yeah.
And it sounds like we need to keep doing it. So if people want to, partner or make donations, get involved, join, how should they do that?
They can contact Cassie or I, but we are more than happy to do lunch and learns, go in, give a presentation, bring one of our unified athletes with us to talk about what the program means to them, how it's changing their lives. Or they can, the biggest thing is come and experience one of these programs, and it's life-changing. So you could be having the worst day of your life and come to one of these programs and go out on the court, or and you don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to know how to play basketball.
I was just going to say, so my dribbling skills are subpar at best.
Yeah, and the skill part is the last thing on the list. It's more about creating these lifelong friendships, and it's true sportsmanship. Once you're at this game or at a program, you see true sportsmanship, I get choked
That
up.
inclusiveness that you're looking for,
It's all
It's
So
just
can-
being there.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest feeling. It doesn't matter how old you are or your ability or anything. It's just being there.
So could we jump on the AYCC website to find more information, or does it have its own website? How's that work?
Yeah, you can jump right on our website, go under programs, Unified Champion Club, click on that. Our information's on there, upcoming programs.
Our applications and stuff are on there
Okay.
to join the club.
Okay.
So
And then just come be a spectator and see the magic happen, because it's truly something else. It's a real nice experience.
Well, thank you both so much for everything that you are doing for that community and the families involved, and raising awareness for the rest of us maybe. Appreciate you spending time with us today and letting us interrupt your day here at the Alfond Center. Guys, check it out. Don't waste any time. Get involved. It's a great cause. If you can, donate or whatever you can do to keep this going, I think, the community at large would thank you. So thank you so much for tuning into Chamber Chatter. My name is Meryia Currie-Michaud. I'm your host. And today's episode was brought to you by our sponsors, Aroma Joe's and Maine Technology Group. Thanks for tuning in.